All right, and we are live. Good morning. It is Tuesday, December the 3rd for most of us. This is week 11 of the 117 Kubernetes release. This is lots of fun faces from the release team. My name is Guinevere Sanger. I will be your host today. This is a quick stand-up type burn-down meeting. And, oh yeah, be nice to each other or else. And let's hear it from enhancements.
Enhancements continue to be green. That one remaining docs PR is merged. Things should be good.
Awesome. Thank you. CI signal.
Yep, so not too many updates from yesterday, but we did get response from SIG scalability. Thanks for pushing that, Stephen. So they're working on a fix for that. Looks like they've identified where the problem was introduced. So we'll continue to monitor that. Also, we have a new failing test on 1.17 informing. Reached out to SIG storage today about that. I don't think it would be release blocking, but we'll continue to monitor that as well.
Awesome. Fingers crossed. Thank you.
Yep.
Any questions for CI signal? I'm going to assume that's just cool music. Moving along to bug triage with Marky.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Bug triage is currently yellow. For open non-test flakes, we are down 2. We have 1 open. For open KKPRs, we are down 3. We have 3 open. For open KK issues, we are up 2 from 6 to 8. And oops, I missed a couple for priority critical urgent PRs. We are now at 0. That's down 1. And for priority important soon, we are at 3. That is up 1 from 2. We had, let me see, we had pull request 84920 and 84724, which have now been moved into milestone 118 as per their owners. I think we're going to be reaching out to some more people today. So my hope is that by tomorrow's meeting, we will actually be green. That is all from bug triage.
That sounds, would you say that's yellow trending green or yellow trending red?
I'd have to think about my rainbow colors, but I think we are now moving into the green area. So that means yellow and forget it. Yeah, we're moving more towards green.
The good news is that the critical urgent ones are all merged.
Yes.
And it sounds like everyone was honoring the cherry pick deadline as well. So unless we have any concerns, it looks like we are good to cut the RC2 release, unless somebody in a previous time zone has already jumped on that. But we'll
yeah, it's RC. I'll wait for my update. But.
Yep. Oh, I just saw the notes. Fantastic. All right, cool. Cool. Let's all keep an eye on the bugs and let me know if I can help. Docs. Last doc PR merged according to Bob. Is there anyone here from the docs team? Okay, I'll follow up on that. Release notes.
Yeah, so I think we're still looking green. We got a PR for the RC2 draft is ready and should be put in shortly, which is good. And I'll have a draft email for the SIG leads to take a look at the draft ready today, and I'll send that to you, Gwen.
Awesome.
We're still kind of putting all the right things into the right buckets in the doc, but it's looking good.
Can you also link them in this sheet?
Yes, I can.
So that way that's a centralized spot, so I don't have to click through 5 message. Awesome. Cool. All right. Any questions for release notes? Sounds like the SIGs were pretty responsive yesterday, yeah? Okay. They were just like, oh, it's the afternoon. I was going to do my writing in the afternoon rather than in the morning. Awesome. Cool. Let's see. I'm going to ask about comms.
Yeah, hi. Comms is green. We got 2 drafts from the storage guys, and we're in work in progress with networking and the cloud provider, and hope that we have them all ready for review tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see. But we are green and good progress.
Great. And when you have that in a reviewable format, if you could link them in the doc as well.
Sure.
Thank you so much. And Stephen, it is your turn.
Hey everyone. So I cut the RC2 earlier today. I've been watching over the last few days, watching the cherry picks come into 117. At this point, we've got 2 remaining in the queue, but they don't look critical enough to include in the .0. If the SIGs change their minds, I think we can talk about that. One is cherry pick around partial cherry pick for a config for the Windows nodes, but I think this is testing only. And then one around the iSCSI ref counters. That one, yeah, it seems to be priority important soon. I'm not sure if I'll be watching the cherry picks. If anyone kicks up about getting things into the release, I'll let y'all know. But at this point, I'm assuming that we're good to go for the .0.
Okay. Yeah, there's 2 cherry picks and 1 failing test. I think we want to keep an eye on those issues for the rest of the day and make decisions there.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to the
right,
failing
in
test one.
combination with bugs and release management.
Yeah, so bugs wise, unless they're critical urgent, or did we have critical urgent ones, Marky?
They are, both those cherry picks are bugs. They're the same.
Okay.
So move hosting, wait.
I was referring to the bug issues though, the issue triage stuff.
I'm going through them right now. There are critical urgent. No, they're not.
Okay. All right. So let's assume that nothing else is going in unless something critical urgent pops up late stage.
We'll watch it throughout the day.
Yeah, cool. And ping me. I'm available. So.
Yep. Stephen, can you let me know about the 2 cherry picks that we're just not going to let in?
Yeah, they're here.
They sounded like they were different than the bug ones. So
I just popped a link in.
Sorry, I was looking in the wrong place again. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Any more questions for Stephen? Awesome. Next, Claire is here.
Yes, my update for today is just another reminder for leads to nominate your successor for 118 on the issue that is linked in the meeting notes, but in case you need a lazy link, I will drop it in the chat. And for anyone who has not nominated their lead, or their successor to take over their lead role, I'm going to start nagging folks probably tomorrow. So if you don't want to start getting annoying pings from me, make sure to comment on that issue.
Don't worry, I'm working on it.
So yeah, what I noticed is that we haven't nominated a lead and a lead or a new emeritus advisor. So ideally, we would have done that first.
There's been some parts of my team were on vacation.
Yeah, no, I know.
Put it that way, and I wanted to make sure that I considered everyone equally. All right. Cool. So my announcements are, we are planning for a release this coming Monday. It's looking pretty good. We are ironing out the last wrinkles, so let's hope that nothing surprising happens in the next few days. I have the retrospective scheduled for what used to be the Kubernetes community meeting slot on Thursday Pacific 10 a.m. I'm not sure that that's on the calendar yet, so I will get that on the calendar as soon as I can. Please, please, please let me know, even if it's in a DM, if that does not work at all for you. Mainly because there were a couple of unavailabilities on this team that I kind of wish I'd known about beforehand, and I would have adjusted the time slot. So I will also get a retrospective doc up when I send that meeting. Questions. I think the only confusion we're going to have is that we used to have the community meeting, and I think the community meeting is like a once a month thing now. I'll confirm. So
That's the plan, I think, starting in January.
Okay, that's the plan. So we're currently still having regular weekly ones. I haven't been able to. It's been KubeCon and
they start back up this week, I believe, this Thursday.
Okay, very cool. So we'll just use that as part of the retrospective. That is traditional and what is usually done. Okay. Let me write that in. We've already sort of heard from SIG Scalability. There were a couple of tests that were timing out, but that was because they didn't dump logs, not because the tests themselves were failing, was the last status that I heard, but they're working on it. All right, any concerns, any questions, anything that anybody forgot to mention? It looks like we're good. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Remember to check the project board and try to finish out some issues there. Let's all stay on top of the final bugs and make sure that the release notes and comms are getting all the support they need. So if you are part of a SIG or you know some SIG leads that have been dragging their heels, you know, just monitor the SIG release channel for you know, questions for help by Chris or Max or anybody from those teams. Cool. All right. That's it. I have no more content. Have a great Tuesday, everybody.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.